Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to EU4. And the Ottomans are currently fighting the AQ separatists for me. How nice. So we're at war with the Ottomans because, of course, we're just finishing up here for the reconquest for Byzantine stuff, which at the moment is pretty much just done at this point. I don't really know what else I'm going to be taking from this war because, to be quite frank, the Kazan's also still at war with the Ottomans. Maybe if the Kazani peace happens, then I can, you know, deal with... Oh, that's where the army was going. They were going down to deal with the Arden separatists, of course. Don't know why I clicked them away. This army, though, can drill in Adana. It's just waiting for Byzantium to take Adana to give it back to them. But I don't mind the wait, considering that I'm also building up favours with Austria. I do want them to return cores to Byzantium. We'll see how that goes. If they get to a point where they're going to stop returning cores to Byzantium, I might just have to reconquer versus Austria and break their alliance, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. That is not what I'm after. Also note that I'm Tech 8 and I gained the ability to build townhouses, courthouses, sorry. So I'm lowering my GovCap modifier. And I'm now at almost 900 development myself, which is great. Because I'll soon be able to form Empire status, giving me even more GovCap for even more expansion. You can see how the knock-on effects are going around here. And I said that admin was religious was going to be third, but I'm almost considering just doing admin instead. We're not quite at that stage yet though, so don't worry. I am, however, worried about my dip ideas. I've still got 3 to go, aka about 1200 bird mana. And someone stopped drilling, of course. It's you, as expected. And what do you know, it wasn't the crusty old dude who's not very good as a general. It's the other one. Kind of a shame, but it is what it is. And no, Ardenese separatists, you're not going to win. For now, I'm going to wait for the Ajam war. Let's go conquest of Buzaluk. Oh yeah, they're going to lose their alliance with Nagai. Nagai got pretty big though. Good for them. Again, it might be pronounced Nagai, but I don't actually know. You could say I don't know gay. And yeah, the Ottomans want call for pizza now. Can you then, therefore, give land back to Bulgaria and Byzantium? And take Adan? Demanding Adan without any occupied forts in the area. Yeah. I could also go help the siege, but I'm just going to let it happen. If I'm honest. Let's deal with these particularists, even separatists. Even though I should have probably done that already. I thought I was moving into the right province, but I clearly wasn't. Father of African rivers. Every province mentioned in the requirements will gain 1 base production development. Unlocks the Nile River Transport's Burgher Estate privilege. Burgher Estate privilege. I mean, don't you mean the Merchant Guild's estate privilege? Ship trade power and production efficiency for absolutely nothing. Yeah, please. Neat. I know I'm just adding to the stuff I've got to remove later when it comes to absolutism times, but you know what? It's decent for now. It's just going to help with my income, so can't say fairer than that. And this army needs to come over here, ready for the Shia Zealots and for the Ajamese war. Come on, my guys. Siege up, Adan. Move towards legalism, of course. And once again, lower my corruption. To once again be able to raise my corruption. Here, give me some money. It's not going to go into paying off a loan right now, though. It's actually going to go into, like, income. And maybe boats? Maybe boats. That will do. I like that. Then let's see. Oh, have I got a new ruler? 624. Ooh, that is a new ruler. Then what have we got here? Manpower modifier for prestige. Manpower modifier. That's the same amount of time. Let's take manpower modifier again. Just constantly giving the manpower modifier. I'm fine with that. Call for pizza will stop once Byzantium do their damn part. And Austria's shared their map knowledge with mines. Why do mines need to know about the North Atlantic? Let's also take money from my government idea. It's pretty good. A jam piece is 97. Savannah allied with the Timurids. Sure. Sure thing. I might wait to see what happens between QQ and Chervan, and then I might attack QQ for myself. Using my one claim I have. Of Bayazid. That's fine by me. Sinkai allied with Ajam. I'll probably take them as part of the Ajam war. Because why not, right? Come on, Byzantium, do the thing. Don't inherit player luck. I think I'm actually going to hold on to this money for the moment. That might become another army stack. Maybe it shouldn't become another army stack though. That's kind of how I get myself into debt. Mayhaps perchance I just build more workshops. That sounds fair. So, you will now give me everything I want here. I will take money. I will take war reps. And there we go. I know it's not much in the way of territory taken, but that's fine. Now, Austria. Hate me. Ow. Kinda wish I used more favours for trust there. Well, it looks like I'm fighting Austria as well as Venice now. That's a very multicoloured Balkans though. So yeah, Austria will... Oh! They removed all the stuff. Amazing. Right, return core province. 18 there. Good, they improved their relations back. They got rid of the... they got rid of the Desire province. Marvellous. I'm going to rival Muscovy back. And let's rival Poland. I'm going to keep Austria off my rival list. Perhaps I could have left the spot and rivaled them after I got them to revoke all the cores back. But that's okay. So 1, 2, 3 more back for Byzantium. I can reconquer against Venice. They're allied with France now. Austria are in debt but would otherwise help. Let's just drill here. The particularists are going to spawn though. No, the shear zealots are going to spawn. So I might need to be careful for that. Maybe I put this on autonomous suppression. That will go and deal with wherever they may rise up. Per se, mayhaps. And I also for sure need to seize Crown Land. Hopefully it's in where my rebel buttons were. It is not in where my rebel buttons were. Let's go and just stack wipe with this army. That will gain back its morale. Stack wipe, stack wipe, stack wipe. Very nice. No problems over here. And Iraq want knowledge sharing. You can have knowledge sharing. And I've still got a looming disaster of the aristocratic coup, meaning my influence hasn't dipped back down under 100 just yet. At any point, no worries. Let's also spend some money on Centre of Trade upgrade. As well as maybe another courthouse. Then we'll just de-siege Erzurum and that can go back to drilling for a couple years. As for the Ottoman separatists, I can go deal with those once I've de-sieged this province. Byzantine separatists for Austria. Britanical province of Corinth. Wait a second, why can't I return Athens? Athens isn't a Byzantine core. Interesting. So I need them to give back Thessaly. Then they've done everything for Byzantium for me. Right, let's go deal with this. Do you know we're going to go and try and take back Azov? And France are all Savoy, Geneva and Aragon. Probably for their own war. Because Venice isn't in that war. And yeah, I can use Austria to attack France. I mean, sure, it's a war I could probably do solo, but like they're offering to help, so just let them help. Could also be a filler war while I wait for a jam after all. Now what can I get here? How much do I want gov reform progress? I think I'd be taking maintain balance of power. Almost definitely taking maintain balance of power here. Strengthen the ulama is also intriguing, but I'd rather have the diplomat, I think. Let's take a stab. Well, stab is fine. So, Austria. Return core province. The Thessalian is 36 favours. Let's take the legitimacy. The prestige would be a waste. So I need 36 favours with Austria. But Austria no longer a... Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna leave them off from being a rival. I'll have them in the Venetian War. Favours are building up over time. I know I'll drop down to 5, but I'll drop to... I'll be at war for a couple years. My favours will build up. They will give back Thessaly. Then I'll rival them. That's a plan. I'm not saying it's the plan, I'm just saying it's a plan. Even though it probably will be the plan, honestly. Speaking about it quite frankly. So, let's reduce a little more inflation. These guys can get ready for up here as well. Then let's declare war on Venice with Austria in tow for Thessalonica. Oh, I'm improving relations with Venice from my auto diplomat. Ain't that a bee? Anyway, time to take my Byzantine cause. Again, my favours with Austria have dropped to 6, don't worry. That will be changing soon enough. And my fleet can be reduced. I've also just remembered that I want to fight Cyprus. So I can go up to, say, I don't know, 20 galleys. So it'll be 20 galleys, 20 cogs. I can fight to get into both Rhodes and Cyprus. I'll annex them both. That will stop the Rhodes from raiding, and it will fulfill my mission with Cyprus. Pretty good. Oh, go on, Austria, give me the stuff. Meanwhile, Diplo Rep and Manpower Recovery Speed. The Diplo Rep also helps with currying favours because it adds to the modifier. I can show that off here. Diplomatic Reputation plus 0.05. So yeah. It feeds pretty nicely. I was going to work out the percentage, but I've got some wishy-washy numbers going on. My calls on AQ are almost nearly done. Good stuff. And yeah, the fact that Austria has Brittany is kind of humorous from the perspective of Brittany can fight through France that way. And France once again have their fort just exposed in the open. Not a care in the world. And I don't even think I need to expose 2 different stacks. Yeah? How, Ethiopia, are you losing to this? How are you losing? Probably because you're sieging? So you're therefore not really losing? Yeah, you're sieging a Dal, but then you'll go back and kick their butts. Okay. Understand, understand. And in 4 more years, there'll be colonialism. Or 4 at least years, I should say. I might be tempted to get Tech 9 on my mill, just to keep it way ahead. That's going to put my unbalanced research even further out, isn't it? Oh well. Mamluki and particularists. Get to it. Meanwhile, Hungary are sieging down Corfu for me. How nice. So I'll send this stack here in towards Venetian mainland or just the French capital. One of the two. As long as I've got the war score to take the provinces I need, it doesn't really matter. Let's go to, say, Lorraine. I'll push through to the capital via one way or another. Yeah, and you can see that the desire for the province is basically nothing now. Good thing I did improve trust earlier. It was only by a smidgen, but it was enough of a smidgen to count. Let's put another diplomat into neighbouring countries. That will do. So I'm at 900 development. Integrating Iraq would probably push me up to empire status. Mind you, I'll also be attacking Ajam. So the Ajamese provinces I take, aka the stuff I've got claims on, should be more than enough as well. So I've noticed a couple things that I'd like to do, and that includes... That's right, I wanted to dev Cairo by one extra manpower. I want to keep my admin and mill near the cap, but not actually at the cap, if you know what I mean. So I was thinking, let's just spend a little bit of this power I have. The whole level 3 half cost throughout the game so far has been quite nice. It's not necessarily been throughout the whole game per se, but it has been a large enough of a duration to account as basically the whole game. It's been quite nice. So let's see here. I'm going to transfer occupation of these provinces to Byzantium, of course. Here we go, and Epirus. Marvellous. So yeah, that will be what I do in the peace deal. Just Thessalonica, Epirus and Arta. I'm currently working to get the final core from Austria. Athens isn't actually a Byzantine core, so I don't actually mind about Athens. I can just take it back later. Or something. For now, all I need to do really is siege down probably Lorraine and Rathalos, and then I can get to Paris to peace out France. I've also been giving my idea order a little bit more thought. So, quantity, diplomatic, then I think I will do religious then admin, or religious then like trade or offensive then admin. I think I'm going to mix it up ever so slightly, but it's still going to be the same ideas, it's just in a different order. And yeah, I am still thinking trade because I am kind of trade basing myself here, like the setups there for it. For now, France are fighting me as well? Really? Is it because I'm in woods? Oh, it's because you've also got another 30k next door. Right, that's understandable. And they've got 0.8 morale more than me. Sheesh, okay, you know what? Mission failed. Retreat, retreat. Armenia is now Armenia. I could go and take them. And Imereti are guaranteed by Shervan. So I can go take Armenia. Let's maybe do that with this guy. Yeah, I might not. I won't be able to take on. Oh my god, did you just see that? 5 shock, 4 siege. Yes, please. That can go and siege down Armenia and then subsequently Ajam. And the Ottomans, of course, are no longer considered a great power. Logically so. See, I'll have to go back to sitting on Epirus. Everybody just backed out and away. So if I can just get the siege of the siege that Iraq are doing here of Spalato, I should be able to piece out Venice in some way, shape or form. And how cute, Armenia has rivaled QQ. You think you're gonna like do stuff? That's questionably cute. Here comes Austria as well. Also, what? Naples is a PU under France? Yeah. It happens. I mean, it didn't happen to me, but it happens. And on, man. Venice actually reached my couple of my galleys. That's a shame. So let's stop Urfa. And then once I've finished going to Byzantium, I'll go to Spalato. Reinforce Iraq. I need to make sure that that's stayed. Even though, of course, I do also need to get Epirus sieged. That province will de-siege on its own. Before they get any allies. Let's quickly... Oh. My diplomat automatically flicked over to Armenia because they're now a neighbour, of course. Makes sense. Didn't really think about that, if I'm honest. So, Bayazid it is. Let's go. Easy war, easy development. Thank you very much. We are moving. And are my vassals converging on Venice, or are they just going to siege Epirus? I think they're converging on Venice. Maybe not. That's also okay. But yeah, I can't have them stop my Iraqi siege in Spalato. And there's the truce with Ajam. So the plan will be annex Armenia, fight Ajam, take the Azerbaijan region to get a full claim on Persia, fight Timurids to get towards India. Be about 1,000 dev, become an empire, increase my gov cap further. Finish off my dip ideas, catch back up in tech, get rid of the malice, get rid of my corruption. There's a working 17-step plan going on. Looks like Austria-Hungary are fighting back against the French. Marvellous. If Austria can just finish taking Corfu, that would be marvellous. And yes, Karaman has been a bit of an eyesore for my borders. Don't worry. They'll probably stay around for a lot longer. You're welcome. Okay, they're all running to cars. I would too if they were, if I had the choice to run to a several hundred-year-old deity that could harness the power of his hair or whatever. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Armenia are done. They might be Armenia, but I'm the Armeniest. I mean, technically I'm the 4th Armeniest, but for meanest, I definitely take that win. Meanwhile, war score's still looking not even favourable with us for the Franco-Venetian War. Probably because, again, France is currently like 5 morale. I can't currently compete with that. I kind of just have to siege down Venice and just use them as the thing. So what's this? So Cassian ruler at 40. Egyptian or the Syrian? Let's take the Syrian. 3, 2, 1. That's pitiful. I wish I didn't do that now. Quite honestly. Right, so Armenia are dealt with. I mean, dealt with is one way to describe the status with Armenia. Like, they weren't really a problem, so they didn't need to be dealt with. But, you know, we'll work it out, won't we? For now, that doesn't matter. Let's just call this up. Oh, and my guy is greedy. Wow. Cruddy points and greedy. Check you out. Let's then call this up. That puts me at 930 development for myself. Bearing in mind that my vassals are currently 400 dev. So I'm currently sitting at 1300. Not too shabby. And let's go with tolerance of the true faith. Yeah, I want to work towards legalism. Let's just accelerate that through. Because I got put to minus with the established unity decision. It is what it is. If I can just take Treviso, that should be enough war score versus Venice for them to have not enough enthusiasm to continue. Hopefully. We'll take this, so that's what I'm taking. Let's also bang the fort. Yeah, let's bang the fort. And I can just station here. I should be okay. And the Papal State want to offer me a loan? Nope. I don't need your pity money. I'm perfectly fine, thank you. You're doing a great job. Right. So let's grab some barrackses. So my manpower is also doing a great job. I mean, I'm still teetering on my balance, but again, I'm currently full maintaining my fleet, which is currently 8 ducats over force limit. Ouch. I sure did pick my choices, huh? So I've got naval maintenance equipped, but I want to change it to the ships one when possible. Sure, I'll take mercantilism for legitimacy. Legitimacy is not overly necessary right now, I suppose. I mean, it's helped me with tolerance, diplo rep, and income from vassals, I suppose. Plus a bit of Mamluk loyalty equilibrium is always nice, but hey, we'll get there. So from Venice, when I take the 3 provinces I want, it's 15 war score. Alright. I've just noticed the time though. Let's continue working on this war in the next one, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.